morning, my name is Rafał. I am Vice President Deloitte Business Consulting in Poland. Today we will talk about country-by-country report covering 18 countries across Central European region, which is a vital component of a Deloitte Central European Top 500 program. This year, the country-by-country report paints a picture of the region under extreme pressure. First, following years of the dynamic growth, the unprecedented turbulences caused by the global financial crisis battered its economies and brought turmoil to countries that had played no role in creating the emergency. Falling companies' profits, reduced export activity, recession and rising unemployment, all becoming familiar experiences. However, these experiences have been far from identical across the region. Depending on factors such as individual countries' reliance on exports, exposure to foreign debt, exchange rate performance, progress towards a transformed economy, and most of all, size of the domestic market and strength of the household consumption. We pictured Central Europe for the first time as an economic entity because it is becoming more and more important, with almost 20% of the EU 15 GDP and 182 million inhabitants is becoming important. On the other hand, we have a region with the low income and the low economic activity ratio, meaning roughly 15% of population in the working age that works. Also, with the high inflation and high interest rates, it portrays the problems and the turbulences in the financial markets. However, we can still distinguish three groups of countries. The group which we call it challenged cases of countries that passed the test of the crisis in a relatively hard way, which is Croatia, Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, Macedonia, Serbia, Ukraine and Hungary. The positive cases, countries that are passing the crisis in a more smooth way, which is Albania, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Montenegro, Czech, Moldova, Romania, Slovenia and Slovakia. And there is a special case of Poland, the only country in Central European region and probably in the whole European Union that still registered positive GDP dynamics. However, we still cannot envisage the shape of the recovery in Central European region as well as in the world. Would it be the most welcome V-shaped recovery, or more prolonged U-shaped, or much more worrisome W-shaped, or the least welcome L-shaped recovery that really means stagnation? For sure, the Central European countries passed the test of democracy. In the days of the global crisis, comparable only to the Great Depression, bank runs, massive bankruptcies of companies and workers' layouts, all political campaigns, elections or reshuffles of cabinet were no different than in matured democracies. The country-by-country report charts the story using Deloitte's own expertise and knowledge of the region, supported by the wealth of the data provided by Reuters. It is an essential guide to the region's shared crisis.